How's it going?
Very well.
What's been keeping you positive these days?
Well, working on this new project has definitely helped us hop out of bed every day. We've been working on this for about a year now, so it's been our goal every day just to arrive and thrive and get things rolling out here.
What inspired you to create Riverside Acres Retreat?
Well, I always knew that I wanted to create a space for people just to kind of tap out and get away from the hectic lives. We forget how simple life can be, right? We get caught up in the everyday and the news and your 9-to-5s and traffic jams and everything else. And I've always been a lover of nature, and I know the benefits of just being able to sit in the grass and, you know, watch the clouds or listen to the birds, how powerful that is for your mental state. And so I just wanted to create a space for that to happen.
When did Riverside Acres open to the public?
Our opening date was July the 5th, and it was during the crazy heat wave that we had here in July. And we have been, not even a month yet, and it's been absolutely thriving and doing excellent. So,
what is the purpose of Riverside Acres Retreat?
I consider us like a wellness space, is how I like to share with what we do here. I'm bringing in people, connecting them with wellness classes, alternative ways of healing and health. We had a lady here last night that just wanted to sit in silence because she hasn't had that in many years and was in due need of it, and just to completely unplug from the world, basically.
What's your favorite color?
Probably red. From the time I was little, yeah.
What's your favorite form of self-care?
Definitely nature. I've always been one to just get out and go for walks and, you know, sit by a water source and listening to the water, watching ducks and clouds and loving flowers, that type of thing. So nature is what it is.
If someone was to come for day use, how much is it and what can they do?
Day use is $10 a person, and they have access to, we have almost 15 acres here. And they can just tour the property. We've got a picnic area on this side here. They can go have a good old-fashioned picnic in the meadow. The river is low right now, but normally you can get on the river, go tubing. They can tour the poetry trail, which we'll take a look at after. Have a coffee at the coffee house, and just enjoy the space.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Probably to see into the future. Especially in the midst of building this, you know, and not knowing how it's going to turn out or how people will receive it. And, you know, so we kind of worried and fretted during the build. And now, of course, we're seeing how wonderfully it is being received by everybody. So it would have eliminated a lot of stress over the last year.
What's the last book you've read?
I love books like, it's called E Squared, E Cubed. It's about manifesting and spirituality, energies, that type of thing. And so I believe it was E Squared.
Where is one of your favorite places on the property?
Probably the poetry trail is one of my favorites. It's got a lot of history there. My sister Christine, her father-in-law, created all the poetry on there. My grandma was in her 90s and her Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs are out there. It's just very calm and cool and really earthy place, so it's probably my favorite space.
Do you want to go take a look?
Sure. Yeah, the trail goes down around to the end of the quarter and back around. So we've got poetry all along, wind chimes, park benches, and then the telephone to the wind that you might have seen online, where you can make a call to anybody that you might have disconnected with over life. And that's been a big favorite, as well as some picnic tables halfway around there. So,
can you show me one of your cottages?
Yes, absolutely. We have here Tristan's cottage. So all of our cottages were named in honor of gentlemen that left us too soon. And you can come on into Tristan's.
Oh, it's so cute!
So yeah, you can see in each cottage we have little memory pictures of the gentlemen that they were named in honor of, and the story of their celebration of their life, and a little guest book for people to sign, and yeah, it's just a nice cozy spot.
Yeah, I love it. What's the best fashion trend of all time?
Well, it would probably have to be this.
Yeah,
for the
last practical.
Yeah, for the last year I've been living in this headband, and now with the heat cycle, this is where it's at for sure.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs for sure.
All right, let's keep walking.
All right.
What items do you have featured in your trading post?
We have fantastic artist wares from all over, so come and take a look. We have everything and anything from my mom-in-law's wonderful sewing here to these headbands that I've got going on. My mom and sister's soaps, bird hoses, hippie pants, pictures, jewelry, you name it, a little bit of everything. And the artists are from as far away as south of Edmonton and up to Athabasca direction. So they come every few weeks and drop off more items and fill up our store. And in the first 10 days, we probably sold 70% of our items, which we weren't expecting. But the people that visit here said it's like leaving summer camp and they want to take something home. So it's been a great feel-good space for everybody.
Why is it important to be in nature?
I think, there's lots of studies showing that just being in nature grounds a person, helps them if they're, got anxiety or stress, etc. Just to go barefoot like I like to be and put your feet in the grass and on the ground and just be in the silence of nature. I find you can be in nature and have lots of music playing around you, but it's important to just sit in silence and just calm your thoughts and get yourself into a better headspace.
What's your favorite outdoor activity?
Probably just wandering around nature. We've been doing it steady for the last 6 months, and winter, spring, summer, fall, you'll always find me outside, enjoying the weather and just taking long walks and, sightseeing, that type of thing. So that's probably it.
What is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Probably being a mom of 4 daughters, looking back at the stress, of course, that I had, my husband worked away, was the importance of taking time for yourself. My mom would always say it's okay to let the babies cry for an extra 5 minutes and, have a cool shower and just get your head on straight to start your day type of thing, right? So, yeah, so I'd say that's taking time for yourself.
What do you like about the Westlock area?
I just love the small town feel. I love that majority of the time when I go to town, I see people that I know, which you can have lots of great conversations and connect with people you haven't seen for a while. And I know my brother moved away and he said that he misses that, being in BC, that he doesn't know people in the grocery store and it kind of makes him lonesome for home. And so yeah, I think just a small town feel that it's bringing in a lot of great families.
What's one thing you'd like to see changed about Westlock?
Well, actually I find that it's happening already with the new endeavors that are taking place, like the coffee trucks, the food trucks, the flower trucks, spaces like this, kind of just different generation bringing in different fresh ideas. So I feel that those changes that I wish had been happening are already taking place, so it's great to see.
And what is one thing that everyone should know about Riverside Acres Retreat?
I think it's important for people just to come and feel the great energy on the land. Everybody that does arrive says that it's a place of peace. And I don't even have to mention it to them, and they all say to me, just the energy here is so relaxing, it's so wonderful, it's so peaceful. And so I think without me having to say much of anything, you just need to come for yourself and check it out.
Amen. Well, thank you so much for your time, Karen.
Thank you very much, Abby.